Hey traders, happy Friday. This is Christian from Tribeca Trade Group with just a quick trade idea for possibly going forward here. One thing that I've noticed this week, and I've been talking a lot both in the trading room and on Twitter every day when I send out ETF fund flows, is there's just been a lack of buying going on in US equities. The money has really been shifting and going to international areas. Most of these international areas have really been trending up. These have been great places to be long in the market. It seems like a major catch-up trade to the US. It seems like global growth has gotten better. And there's in the US, there's been some price digestion going on, but it looks like a lot of the rest of the world is still trending up. So one area that I've been watching for a while is Latin America. So ILF, EWZ. ILF is everything in Latin America. It is, and I'll bring this up right now just to show you the composition of this. So ILF is an ETF, the Latin American ETF, and it's mainly Brazil, so I really like this ETF. So for cash, I would favor an ILF long, and I'll go through the technicals in 2 seconds, but it's 58% Brazil, 25% Mexico, 10% Chile, and a little bit of Peru in there as well. So you're a little bit more diverse. You're not just straight long Brazil. And you can kind of see this chart. It's, in Bloomberg or in Thinkorswim. And I just like the fact that some of these areas, it's not just all about Brazil, but it looks like the whole region is doing pretty well. And if you scale out, you could see that both Brazil and ILF Latin America has been going sideways basically since February, since a nice move up. So it's been digesting for a little while, and then it just started to wake up this week. So I'm a little bit late. I talked about this on Twitter, I think Wednesday night, when it made this first pop outside of getting out of the sideways range, and it's kind of had some nice continuation the rest of the week. So if you scale out and if you look at a 5-year chart, you kind of see why I'm interested in this, because it has been, since the beginning of 2016, it's been in an uptrend, and it's just been pausing, every now and then. So I think this is a good place to as it's just trying to get outside of this, almost looks like a little bit of a flag pattern, I guess. But I like this moving out. The only problem with ILF is the options are ridiculously wide. So I would favor EWZ options. And what I did is I structured a trade to give it plenty of time. I started a position. This is something that I will add to on pullbacks. So I basically started a third of a position. I think I bought 8 contracts, which I will plan to get up to 25 contracts. So not a huge position. And what I'm looking at is the December. I chose December rather than January because January does not have dollar wide strikes. I think it's $2.50 wide, which is a little bit too much. So if you go to December, you get the dollar strikes. And what I'm targeting is basically this recent high back in 2014. Not even that much. I decided to do the 43, which is up here, and the 48. So I'm looking for, you'll spend less if you go a little bit out of the money, which is what I decided to do. So 43.48, which is a $5 wide call spread, and I put that trade on for $1.27. So, what I'm looking to do is possibly make a double or a triple in this trade, meaning double or triple my initial investment. So if you take the width of the strikes, which is $5 minus 127, the most I can make is $3.73 on this trade, which is essentially a triple, right, from the initial investment of $1.27. Again, I'm going out to December because I don't think this move will happen like in a month or two. I want to give it plenty of time to work and kind of ebb and flow a little bit. If it manages to come back to the 50-day moving average, that's where I'll add my second piece on, but we'll see what it does from here. Again, would have been ideal to put this trade on maybe yesterday, but the fact that it is up, but I think it has more upside to go. So that's why I structured the trade, give myself plenty of time, and then have it also targeted out. So that's it. That's my Brazil trade, my Latin American trade. Again, I prefer ILF and cash, but since the options are too wide, EWZ and options. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great weekend.